every side of our lives. That includes our marriages, that includes our finances, that includes our children, our family. It includes everything that we put our hands to do, because the enemy has come to attack us. I want to just kind of read a verse for you quickly. A verse in the book of Acts, chapter 28, verse 26 to 28. It says, "Go to these people and say to them, hearing you will hear and shall not understand, and seeing you will see and will not perceive, for the hearts of the people have grown dull. Their ears are heard of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, lest they should understand with their hearts and turn, so that I should come and heal them." This is what the Bible says. So, in other words, there are people that will hear, they will not understand. They will listen, they will not hear. And they will see, but they will not understand. They will not even see properly, because the enemy has shut their eyes, because the enemy has closed their ears. They cannot hear as the Lord wants them to hear. They cannot see as the Lord wants them to see. Why? Because there is a hidden plans of the enemy against your life. Why? Because there is a hidden agenda of the enemy against your life. Why? Because there is a program against your life that the enemy has been hiding from you, and you do not see it. You cannot understand until you begin to search and begin to pray and begin to seek the word, begin to seek the Lord. Now, have you thought about it? There are some people that whatever they do, they are going towards the wrong direction. They know that they're going towards the wrong directions, and they still can't pull themselves backwards. They can't go back. Whatever it is, whatever force that is forcing them towards that place that they are not supposed to. Have you ever actually thought about some people? They decide in their heart that they're not going to steal anymore. They're not going to commit that sin anymore. They're not going to kill anymore. They're not going to go and push that drugs anymore. They're not going to do that prostitution anymore. But what happens as soon as they make that commitment, whatever it is that is a force against them begins to push them towards that exact thing that they did not want to do. What is that force? It is the hidden agenda of the enemy against your life. Why? Because he wants to destroy your destiny. Why? Because he wants to make sure that if he can just about distract you, he would actually gain entrance into your life and he will destroy you. And what does the Bible say? The Bible says that the enemy has come to kill and to destroy. He has come to kill, to destroy. We're not fighting anything that you can see. You cannot see it physically. It is the enemy, orchestrated enemy's plans against the life of everyone, against every woman, against the princesses of this platform, against anyone that is actually listening to me. Why? Because enemy wants to destroy your life. You are moving into a speed. Right now you have made a decision that you're not going to do that thing again. You're not going to commit that sin again. You're not going to find yourself in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're not going to try and be what you do not want to be, what you know is wrong for you to be. But somehow you find yourself there. Somehow you find yourself still doing what you're not supposed to be doing. You find yourself picking up that smoke, that cigarette. You find yourself taking that coke, that's bottle of beer, or what's a bottle of drink, or whatever it is. You find yourself smoking that drugs. You find yourself prostituting. Why? Because there is a program against your life by the enemy, and they have planned it. They have made sure that at this time of your life that you're not going to proceed because of that plan, because of that program, because of the agenda of the enemy. I am asking you today to wake up. I don't know where you are. I don't know what you're going through. I don't even care. But I have a God. I want to introduce you to a God that can answer those prayers, that can force those forces and force them out of your way, that can push back those forces and push them back, and they will not even have anything to do with your life anymore, because you belong to a Father. There are different kinds of programs different kinds of agendas of the enemy against your life. Different sort, different types. One, they brainwash you. Secondly, you have ancestral causes, ancestral powers, ancestral causes that is following you. You have generational powers, generational causes that is following you. You don't want to smoke, but you find yourself smoking because your grandfather did, because your father did, because a member of your family did. Okay, you do not want to, you want to go out there and work, but somehow laziness occupies your mind, occupies your head, but because you do not, because you can't go out there and work. Somehow, you find yourself giving one excuse or the other. Now, where is it all coming from? Because it's an ancestral thing. Because it is a generational thing. Yes, you have made up your mind. You have made up your mind that you will never be poor in your life. That you will always work to make ends meet. You have made up your mind that you will never be poor. But find yourself that you're so poor, so wretched. People don't even know. People don't even recognize. They don't even see what is going on in your life. It is only you that knows. When you go to your bed, when you lie down in bed, it's only you that knows what is troubling you. Those are ancestral, generational causes that is following you, that is making you poor when you're supposed to be rich. You're making you poor when you're supposed to be giving out and borrowing onto others. There are so many ways that the enemy can hold you bound. So many ways that the enemy can hold you bound. It can hold you bound by environmental, depending on where you are. Sometimes you travel and you go to a place and go to an environment, and instead of excelling in that environment, you can't even excel because the forces of that environment has held you bound. You want to build can you imagine? Okay, you want to build a two-story building in a place that nobody has actually built one story. It has built a two-story building before. Everywhere you go is flat. Everywhere you go is something that is not two-story building. But you want to go and build there. What will happen? The force there will force you. If you're not careful, you will die building that two-story building. Why? Because there is a force, because there is a plan, because there is a hidden agenda against you. That is environmental. That is environmental. Can you imagine? You have tried to stay healthy. You have tried not to be in that hospital. You have tried to be strong. You have tried so many things you can do.